out. Top, take it in. Hey, I'm gonna give you some words of wisdom. Hanging out by the trainer and standing out there not being by your teammates is not cool. It's not a cool thing. Coach, when you go to college, do you ever want to be by the trainer?
Can't even look at the trainer.
Better not even, if you go to college and you want to stand by the trainer, you might as well try and get your physical therapy degree.
No, you have to go home.
All right, so that's real talk. It's not the get out with your team. Unless you're doing therapy with Sam, you better be out here with your team. I think Sam was my favorite trainer we ever had, but I don't want to hang out with her.
At least he said I was his favorite. What's up?
Let's get it! One day!
Okay, hold on. I had 4 hitches. 4 times 20 yards right there. I had about 3 doors, about 4 yards. You know what I mean? Maybe 5, kind of fast. So that means 5 times 3, 15, plus 20, 35.
90 niggas.
Hold up. Plus 35.
And a lot of them, bro,
Then
a lot of them, they tapped off on you, so you just kept running.
Okay, in a game, if you tap up on me, that doesn't mean I'm down. You practice how you play. If you practice how you play, that means then I scored on you easy. Because you can't guard me, you can't guard me. You can guard me, you're pretty good. And you definitely can't guard me.
That's right, 36 yards.
6 yards. If it was 4th and goal, at the 6, you tackle me at the line of scrimmage, that's a touchdown. Because you threw me 6 yards. So how about try throwing them backwards?
No one threw you to the ground here.
Still worth it though.
Noah doesn't let go. Noah drives all the way, not past that sideline, all the way to the track and then tries to throw you. Like I'm gonna keep running. Like I'm gonna keep running from there to here. Obviously, once I get out of bounds, I'm gonna stop running.
Jenny,
It's easier to throw somebody when they stop running.
Jenny, you were running. He was like by the sideline. He picked you up, threw you all the way to the track.
Definitely didn't. Yes, I did. This is you. Yes, I did.
You can like flailing around like a little fish.
Like a little fish. You can't guard me. Then you slipped. Are you serious? You're a butt.
Jaden Brooks.
What? Out of everyone, Jaden Brooks. He's on the best. That's why. I think about.
How annoying is it when you're trying to put something in and kids aren't being focused?
As annoying as it could possibly be. There's not much more annoying than that when you're trying to teach kids something and they're goofing around. Because I do that all day at school. And I'd like it to be different out here, but it's not.
I'll lock him up right now. Yeah, let me get this. Do it for the gram. Do it for the vine. Do it for the documentary.
Team, guard 17. Shot.
Hey, he's like this. Hey, you seen that where he said this? And then he get boom. Hey, JJ.
Hey, go.
Oh yeah, that video.
Okay, you said 1. Get up.
Yeah, true. I locked him up for 1. That's all I need. That ruins his confidence. Now I'm in his head.
Look like your sister.
Green, let's go.
Let's go! I ain't even got to strap up. First down!
He said first down, he got like 2 yards. Hey, he got popped.
Hey, so what come in from?
Oh, that's light work, bro. Hit me harder.
I don't even got to strap up.
Hey,
You might want to put the mouthpiece in.
So what's the plan going into this week for you?
For us, we're just going to stay in zone and make them try to throw the ball around. They like to throw the ball a lot, so if we stay where we're supposed to stay, we want to make the quarterback hold the ball so we can get sacks. I think we've learned a lot since we played Peninsula how to adjust to empty. You know, empty gave our guys some problems because it changes the rules a little bit. So now that we've seen empty before, then now we know how to handle it a little bit better.
How do you keep them calm enough to stay focused with this game and not get too hyped up with it being about the league championship?
I think it's the message we always preach about. It's always about us. I asked them on Monday, well, who's the one team that beat us? and everybody all went to Peninsula. Well, that's the wrong answer. The only team that beat us was us. And if we do what we're supposed to do, then no one is going to beat us if we do what we're supposed to do. So if they just stay within the system, I think you've seen enough on game day. I don't try to get too riled because, again, they see you get riled up, then they get riled up. So if you're calm, they're calm.
How much are you hating life right now?
A lot.
Because
My hair's frizzing. It's raining. I didn't bring my rain gear. The one day I didn't bring my backpack, it rains. Rant over. So now my hair is soaking wet. I had to take my glasses off, so now I'm having a hard time seeing far because. Ow! I got a raindrop in my eye. Okay. Break.
Take a knee. Let's go. More. Hey, tomorrow half rack, black or green shorts. Freshmen meet up here 2:30. Get our awards. Freshmen got practice. Okay, you're in full gear tomorrow. I'm gonna say this one more time. You are a brotherhood, whether you like it or not. Whether you like the guy next to you or not, you have the same common vision. At least I hope you do. And your vision better be my vision. Because I got news for you. It goes fast. It goes very fast. Seniors, this has been your 4th year, and it's gone awfully quick, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you better figure it out. You either got 5 or 6 games left, or you got 2 games left. That's up to you to decide how long you want to go. I can't crack skulls anymore. I can just want to do it all the time. You guys got to get out and do it, and have fun doing it, and love each other. Don't be so reactive. Be proactive with each other. All right? Don't be so defensive all the time. All right, get up, get a break. I love you guys. Let's go. Shoot the field.
Let's go. Hummus up. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Elon, send him the ball. Go play it. Walk away. Boom, down. Let's go. Hands off, hoods off. Hands off, hoods off. Hands off, hoods off. There's never a dull moment with Will and Pele. I mean, I could look at him and just, I will smile, I'll laugh. Will say something to me, I mean, because, you know, Will's my solo use. So I say it in the hallway to him, and, you know, we'll hug it out. You know, Pele, I got to see him every once in a while. I stop to him in the second period, give him a hug. And they'll talk about the most random things. I mean, they're at practice one day, and Pele asked Will, hey, what do you think Mom's going to make spaghetti lasagna for dinner? And I was like, what is spaghetti lasagna, dude? He goes, and they're like talking. He goes, you know, Coach, spaghetti lasagna. It's like, it's spaghetti, but you put it in the oven. I go, it's baked lasagna, man. I mean, it's baked spaghetti. I'm like, but it's layers, you know. It goes noodles, and I go, spaghetti, baked spaghetti. Whatever, Coach. It's good. We eat it. So they always got something to say. You know, it's one of them can't talk without the other one chiming in, and that's the thing. It's like, dude, I am talking to Will. I am not talking to you, Pele. And Pele can't keep his mouth shut. He always has to have these, like the little puppy. If Will gets any attention, Pele's got to jump on and get some of that attention. Dude, like, dude, I'm just trying to talk to him real quick.
I mean, Mullen's probably one of the coaches that cares about us the most, man. Like, I've never seen a guy go out of his way, like I want to play college football, but, like, I didn't have, like, the drive to go out there and, like, get myself out there. But during my junior year, like, I didn't know it until, like, the first D2 colleges start coming into T-line. But Mullen's been, like, putting this on. Like, he's been hitting up a lot of coaches about me and the boys, and, like, it's just that little stuff like that he does behind the scenes on the off seasons that parents don't know about.
Well, Pele, when he started kindergarten, he literally just don't want anyone to be around. He was very independent, you know. And he's always, I wasn't even thinking of him playing football, you know. But then when he started, I started him with, what's that, T-ball? So I was like, wow, while watching him playing T-ball, I was like, what's another sport I can put him in? Because at the time, he wasn't that thick, he was a very tiny kid. So I'm like, man, should I put him in soccer? And then when we got here, then we heard about this league going on. I was like, hey, let's just try him out for football and see how he does.
It was in like 2nd grade, and I hated it because like the helmet was too tight, and I usually never got to play, and I always got bullied around. But when I was in 4th grade, that's when I started taking a liking to it because like, you know, I was like bigger than the rest of the kids. So what me and my brother would do, we just like, you know, just like dominate, and that like just the feeling of that, like that feeling, like it got me hooked.
And then from there on out, I mean, I didn't even think of putting him in any sports. I was just thinking, you know, do baseball, and then from there on out, whatever he wants, and yeah. But after that first day of practice, you know, with the Huskies, when he first got here to Washington in 2008, I saw how he plays, and he said he really liked it, and from there on out, I started to see like really good like strength in him with that. William, I've already noticed that he was going to be, you know, a football player because my brother played football in high school, and he was really good too, like William. You know, so in my mind with him, oh yeah, any sports that I know William can play any sport.
Football means everything to me. It's my only way out of high school because if I wasn't for football, I'd probably be failing because football is pushing me to do what I want to do in the future. Also, other sports like track. Yeah, I do sports because the sports is the only thing that keeps my grade up. Because if I start failing, like if I have Fs, I'll be too weaker. I couldn't be playing in games. But football for me, like pushes me to be who I want to be in the future.
And how competitive does it get in this house?
I mean, like when we were younger, it was like different. Like when we were younger, my dad used to make me and Willem go like head to head with each other out in front of my house after we lose a football game. And I ain't gonna lie, man, Willem used to kick my ass and that. Like it was not fair. It was not fair going against him. And like I always told him growing up that he was the better athlete than me, but I always had him in school. So we just compete in like who does better at school and like who does better in football overall. And then like now it's just like I'm a senior, he's a junior. It's been more chill. It's been more like, oh, you're hella good at offense, but I got defense on you.
It gets competitive when it's sports. Cause he would talk trash, like in school, he would talk trash to me. He was like, I don't care if you're like good at sports, I'm smarter than you. And I'm like, all right. And on the field, like I'll hit you harder than you hit me, and we do it. And then it just doesn't happen because we're both big, and if we hit each other, we're like the same strength. And he always think he's stronger than me. Like when I was a freshman and he was a sophomore, he would always make fun of me because I'm a C team. I'm like, oh, C team's supposed to be a freshman, and he would always bully me. He'd be like, yeah, I was varsity, I'm starting varsity nose. And I was like, all right, I don't care. And he would make fun of us because his freshman team went 8-0 and ours went like 2-6. So yeah, we were bad. And yeah, he would always bring that up.
But I never, they're very competitive though. But when it comes to that, I don't allow it because I've seen my brothers don't get along. They don't even talk for like so many years, and I don't want them to have that. I want them to keep their bond, strong, no matter what.
Let's keep it real. How many controllers has he broke playing games?
Like 3. 3 controllers.
How many William broke?
I broke none. I didn't broke Andy.
When he's at home, William is this innocent, quiet kid that you can't figure out what's going on with him. But I know I've seen him outside, like during practices, he danced a lot. He's one of them. I mean, he reminds me so much of my brother.
I love dancing. I don't know. Like me and JJ are like probably the best dancers on the team. I mean, I watch Polina's Instagram videos, man. They be getting me sometimes. I would say he'd be a good dancer. But yeah, I love dancing. I don't know. When I hear music and I hear the beat, I'm like, yeah, I like this song. And I like to dance to it. In school, I'd be walking in the hallway, start dancing. People are like, why are you dancing for? I was like, hey man, that's a good song that's on.
But when he's out there, away from me, he's a totally different person. But when he comes home, he's just another regular kid.
What's kind of the background story of how you came to be Pele's brother?
Me and my mom and my dad, we went to Western Samoa or American Samoa. I don't remember, but like we went there for a funeral for my great grandma, and then after that we went to Hawaii for a little bit. And I think I'm telling the story wrong, but I think I remember my mom told me the reason why she brought like my mom brought William with us after we left Hawaii, and she said that was her mom's dying wish, was for my mom to take care of William, because she knew that her brother wasn't doing a good job raising him, and William was growing like he was gonna grow up in a bad environment in Hawaii.
I was around bad kids. Like at school, I would always get suspended for fighting or talking back to the teacher, and like my attitude was so bad that in school I thought I was like the baddest dude. Like no one could mess with me.
Well, like Pele said, I didn't have any plans of raising William, but I've already know his upbringing. How my brother lived his life in Hawaii, and his mom being, him and the mom being separated. But, going back home and, spending time with my mom for her last 2 weeks, because she had cancer. So my mom died of cancer, but her last wish to me was to, whatever you do, just bring him home with you. I was like, okay, for what? I don't want another kid, But the whole time I was trying to convince my husband. I said, all right, we're going to have to go ahead and fulfill this wish for my mom. So when I brought him up here, when I came to Hawaii to pick him up, I've seen how my brother was with him. He didn't get no attention. William at school will tell the teacher to shut up, or he gets bored. It was really hard for my brother too, because like I said, he doesn't pay his son any attention. He'll leave him by himself, at the age of 4, I think. 4. I brought him here when he was 5. So and then when I brought him up here, it was really hard because Pele, as a military brat, raised, the military way. And then here's William on the civilian side. So it was really hard for me to control him, because when I brought him up here, it was hard for him to adjust to the American life. He was still adapt to whatever he was raised up on.
So my grandma told my mom, just like take him with you, take him to the States and raise him like as your own. And so when me and Will first started living together, it was kind of weird. But then it wasn't just me and Will, it was also my cousin Aaron. But his dad lived with us, so it was like me, Will, and Aaron. And we called each other like cousins and stuff like that. But when Aaron left, it was just me and Will. And like over time, me and him just just got closer and closer, and to the point where like when people ask me who William is, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's my little brother. That's my brother. Like I don't even call him my cousin anymore because he's my brother.
Like my life started changing, and like in school I started doing better. Like I respect teachers because she put me in check, and that was probably the best thing that could happen for me. I'm glad that I get to come here.
I'm blessed to have William, and Pele is too, because being the only kid, just imagine him being, his life growing up as, being bored by himself. But I'm happy that I brought William with me. It really gave Pele a chance to experience the fact that of having a brother, or having a cousin, having a sister growing up with him. Because I'm telling you, if it was just me and him right now, I know he'll be bored off his mind. But William is a blessing. He is a blessing to me. I'm telling you, this kid, he was broken, when I brought him up. But I thank God every day for the strength, and also the words of wisdom that I'm able to talk to him. He improved a lot, even in school with his grades and stuff. Because William, during elementary, he poured chocolate milk on a poor kid while he was in a bathroom stall using the bathroom. Yeah.
For me and my brother, I always thought like, dang, no one has it like us. Like we don't have our dads around us. Yeah, when we have like our mom, which I call her, she's my auntie, but I've been living with her for like 11 years, and like she's my mom to me. And me and my brother went through that, like no dad's around, we had no father figure to look up to, so we had to look up to her, and she had like take care of us. And we thought it was only us, but when we were on this team, we're like, damn, we met Jamin, Hunter, we had Steepy, and we're like, oh damn, we're not the only ones. We see all this struggle, and like we're close to each other, and JJ too. We just started getting close, and like, damn, we've been through the same thing, and we just got close because of that, and like beating each other up.
Yeah, before me and William played football at Timberline, I always felt like it was just me and Will. You know, like we just out here struggling, just me and him and my mom. We both don't have like our dads around. But after we joined a football team, we realized that there's guys on there who are in the same situation as us, and in ways they have it much worse than us. But you know, we're still like when we get on that field, when we cross those lines, we're different, man. Everything that happens to us in our personal life is behind us, and when we get on that field, it's like something different.
I want them to follow their dreams. I'm not one of those parents that, okay, I want you to go to Wazoo, or I want you to do this, you know, what I wanted. I just let them do what they know is best for them and what they're happy with. Now, growing up, like right now, seeing them growing up right now, is playing football, I mean, cleaning up my house while I'm at work, you know, even though Pele doesn't clean too much, William does a lot of cleaning. You know, but I always tell them, you know, I encourage my boys, I advise them, and I tell them, talk to them about life, you know, and in that way when they grow up, even though they have a good education or they end up to be a football player, they still need to know, you know, where they, you know, how they were raised, you know, like doing simple things, chores, help out, you know, care for other people, and not being selfish, you know, look out for one another and stuff like that.
What does the word mom mean to you? Because mom does a lot.
For me, mom is probably like caring, loving, puts clothes on my back, a roof over my head, and food on the table for me, and probably the most caring and loving person. Since her dad's not around, she's playing both roles. So,
well, Webster Dictionary says that mom is a woman who bores a child after 9 years. But my definition is my mom is like, man, if I didn't have my mom here with me, man, I don't know how my mom was like my drive. Like I know me and her, we always like butt heads and we always argue, but like, you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather have her here more than anybody else.
It's gonna be hard for me, you know, cause like I said, we bump heads. Sometimes I just want to punch him in the face, you know. I do. Because as you can see, out of that little pile of clothes over there at the corner, do you know how many times I ask him to pick it up, pick it up? You know, I spent 3 hours cleaning up his room that I've asked him to clean for the last 5 years, you know. But I'm going to miss that. Because he's more like my, you know, it reminds me so much of me, you know, like, you know, talk back, sarcasm, that little remarks, you know, his little smart remarks, you know, it just made me want to choke him sometime, you know, but I'm going to miss him. Because now, not only I'm going to miss him, but I'm going to miss the fact that I'm not going to cook a lot. Because every time after practice, you know, Mom, what did you cook? What you cook? You know, but I'm really going to miss him. I'm not going to have anyone to, you know, to yell at all the times or argue with. You know, he's like my right hand. Both of them are my right hand. You know, so when William's gone, so I really don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to text him every hour. Not every other hour, but every hour.
I'm probably going to get like a phone call every morning before she goes to work to wake me up. And then she's probably going to text me in the middle of the day to ask me how my day's going. She's gonna text me in the afternoon, and then she's gonna call me at night to say goodnight, and it's gonna be like that the entire time. And she's probably gonna tell me that, oh, Pele, guess what? We're gonna come up and see you, and she's probably gonna do that a lot, cause she's gonna miss me. But yeah, she's probably gonna call me a lot. Yeah.
You know, I'm just that mom now. Right now, he thinks I'm gonna text him probably lunch, in the morning and at night. Oh no, I'm gonna text him probably 5-10 minutes. I'll send him another text, you know, just to see how class is going.
It's gonna be hard for me because he's a big brother to me, and I look up to him. Even though he like gets on me, I get mad, but I take it to heart because everything he says is true. And if he leaves, it's gonna hurt because it's gonna be kind of boring in his house without him yelling when he's playing games. Me and him play games together, and yeah, it would be hard because it would just be me and my mom, and it would just be me and her together in this house, and I guess I have to be doing every chore now when he's gone.
Since we all know what hardships are, like we all know how hardships are and how it feels to overcome them, I think that makes us click together more as a team, because like if you can't find common ground with your teammates, you can't go anywhere. And just because our common ground is just the fact that everybody on our team goes through hardships, it brings us together. Like we know what kicks us down, and like we know how to get together and pick ourselves back up.
How does it make you feel to see that two kids just always seem upbeat? That literally speaks to what you said, is teenagers having adult problems.
Well, I think it's a lot. It's a compliment to their mom, because she might be one of the happiest people I've ever been around too, and I think she does a good job with making sure they have what they need. They're always happy. They're always taken care of. But I mean, they have each other, and that's the thing. I mean, Will and Pele take care of each other, and I think it says a lot. Just I'm afraid what's going to happen next year when Pele's gone. I know Will's going to be fine. He's not going to but he's going to be sad. I think it's going to be really hard on him, because I know how hard it was for Jamin this year when Mason left. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to, because I'm afraid that it's going to be hard on Will for a while. So, but they're good kids, man. I love those guys.
So that's what you got to understand. You are showing up every single day, putting yourself out there. So that's something you need to take pride in and understand. Everyone wants to be where you're at, but they won't say it. They won't act it. Because if something bad happens, like a loss, guess what? The sun comes up tomorrow. Because they don't want to say, oh, I lost. I was a part of that. They want to say, you lost, you suck, you're no good. Okay? Because they're front runners. You guys live it every day. Okay? You put yourselves out there. You show up. That's why I'm always so proud of you. No matter what you do, you show up. Okay? So tonight, make sure you're getting that sleep. Make sure you're visualizing the game. Make sure you're doing everything that you've done thus far to get where you're at. You put yourself in position to play Week 10. What we said, that's always been our goal. Okay? League championships are great, man. I love them. But Week 10 is where you want to be, and you put yourself in a great position. 1, 2, or 3, all great. Okay? I mean, real talk, we can only be there 2 or 3 unless Capital beats Peninsula, and that ain't happening. So you guys have already set it up, man. Now it's just a battle. Now it's who wants it more.
Good evening, football fans. This is John Jensen with Sound Sports Net, welcoming you to another night of Timberline High School Blazers football. After the loss to Peninsula, the Blazers have been on a 3-game winning streak. But tonight, the Blazers will face off with the Yum Tornadoes in a game that will decide the South Sound Conference Championship. Yum comes into this game with a 5-game winning streak. Both teams are looking to continue their streaks, but only one can hoist the hardware. Kickoff is coming up next.
So on a funny note, I forgot victory field goal for the first time in 13 years. On a better note, that's not a superstition thing. We did it against Peninsula and lost. So get that out of your head now. All right? That's just a routine thing. This is a game that you got to feel to the bottom of your core, to where you forget a few things every once in a while because you're going full speed, because your emotions got you just a little bit, because you're right on the edge. You're walking on the line between sane and insane. And there's a fine line when you play here on that line. So tonight you're going to walk on the side of insane. I'm talking about fun together. Mr. Hayes came in last night and had a great speech. Fires me up just thinking about it. He said, Clash the Titans. I compare it to 300. We're going in outgunned, outmanned. It's how you guys come together and play as one. One team, one beat. Everything is the same every time. And you'll come out on top, no matter what. Like I told the seniors, enjoy the last league game. It's the last one you got. Enjoy it. Embrace the challenge, what's ahead of you. Number 9 team in the state. Ranked nothing but a number. That's all it is. That's why I tell you guys all the time, man, records don't matter. It's nothing but a number. But it feels a lot better when you beat that number. As I prepare to battle on the sacred field of football. I understand the game of football. Let's play with emotions. not for the faint of heart. Nor the easily shaken. The game of football is not a game of contact. But a game of collisions. I have learned that sound blades of football. Depends on mental discipline. Accountability. And fundamentals. I visualize the game. Now the time has come. To turn vision the greatest. It's reality. Because in the end, we fight for each other. Therefore we must. Bring the pain. Leave the shame. Let's go get him and get some.
Well, you have to go up here though, because this is where I normally do it.
Game day.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We just need to come out this half knowing that we're the dominant team and just be who we are. And if that means hitting the ground hard or putting it up when we have to, and just deciding that this game ends with this first offensive possession of this game, and the defense is going to shut them down the rest of the night. And this tonight's ours. Tonight belongs to us. Definitely not the red and black team.
Don't let them decide what kind of team we are. What I mean by that? We don't need to talk a bunch of yang to prove who we are. We've proven it. Don't talk about it, be about it. You get respect by using your pads and your mind, not your mouth. How many times you go in a fight and you guys talk jack and all of a sudden you don't throw down? How much respect you have?
0.
You ain't got none. Just throw down. And when it's over, you shake hands. I don't care how bad you hate somebody. I expect more out of you this second half. Now, with that said, keep running through their faces. We got them on offense. Defense, you're playing great. You're bending, not breaking. Now we need stops. All right? No more. Don't let them drive the field. We need 3 and out. We need the ball in the offense's hands for a little bit longer. All right? One bad series on offense is on me. We need to make sure we are doing our job. Offensive line, you're doing a great job. All right, keep it up. Defensively, keep everything in front of you. All right? You guys are playing well. Offensively, keep grinding. Keep grinding. We're going to pop one. I know it. We're going to pop one big. All right, hey, any questions? No. Anything? Big second half. Let's go. Get up, get a break. I love you guys. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Hey, we got to wrap up too. I got to wrap up too. Let's get it. One heart, one team. Finally. It only took like 8 games, but I finally got my touchdown.
James, let's go. James, let's go. James, let's go. I'll get you some green.
And with that, the Timberline Blazers secure a 33-13 victory over the Elm Tornadoes in the program's third consecutive South Sound 3A Conference title. This will give the Green and Gold a boost to propel them for the postseason. This is John Jensen with Sound Sports Net. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the playoffs.
Time out! Time out! One team. Top, take a knee. Okay, let's do this. Will, give me one real quick. On me, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Butter! No man!
Hey, listen up. Hey, let me get 2 claps in the Ric Flair. Let me get 2 claps in the Ric Flair.
Let's go! Hey, on me, let's go! Hey! Hey! Let's go! Pop your top, take a knee, let's go! I told you! If you play together all the time, good things happen! The best part about it is you took something they've never had, and they thought they were gonna get it from you. Every field we play on is our field. But you gotta be humble and play with class. Don't let jokers get in your head. You guys, that was a great team win. Offensive line.
Dominated.
Hey, Gorman, welcome back, baby. And Hunter can throw the ball a little bit. I think right now you gotta give that to Steepy before we go. Steepy!
Yes, sir.
But he's got to share that with Keola.
Hey, helmets up, helmets up. Hey, let's get it, be loud, make sure they can hear us. Helmets up. What heart?
One team.
Let's go!
trying to live from my mom, bro.
Hey, man, that's a down.
We gonna go kiss. We kissing in the locker room.
Oh, hell no.
3-P, baby. 3 years in a row. Let's go. 3 years.
Hey, oh, what's up, big time? Come on, baby. Proud of you, dog. Good job.
Talk to me.
How good did that feel?
It's always good, man. It's always good. Especially when you have a plan and they execute it, you know? That's what's good, when they execute the plan. But the frustrating part is when the kids don't realize that. And I think you might have heard me tell them, stop asking for stuff. Stop asking for a call. Go take it. Because you're going to run into that all the time. So we just got to be the team that's taking it, not, worried about what the refs do. It'll all work out in the end, usually.
How good does it feel to be 3 years in a row?
That's awesome. It's awesome. It's kind of sort of like a culture we got, which is just awesome, man. We learn to expect to be here every year, and hopefully the kids never take it for granted, because it's hard work to get here. Only so many teams that make it, man.
I love you!
Ice your body.
I'm gonna ask this question in the big interview, but I'm gonna ask it now just so he can hear it.
What's up?
How often do you and Hunter argue, and how much do you want to choke him?
Okay, well, it's not really
argument. Screenshot I had.
It's not really an argument. It's sometimes he throws me off, and I didn't call that play.
Hey,
but he saw.
This was us week 1.
Yeah.
This was us week 1.
It's not like
this hasn't happened anymore.
Now we're on the now we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page, dude, now. Well, that's funny.
So let's let him play his game. But no, that was fun, man. I mean, I know we got a shared lead, but sometimes a loss is a good thing. We have to make sure that we just stay humble, be classy. I mean, that's what I was telling the kids, man. When you've been winning as long as we've been winning, there's no point to you don't got to prove anything except keep winning. And when the Elm's getting better, they're a good program, they're building their stuff, but they're not used to being where we're at. And when you're up at top, you got to be humble.
So go back to work tomorrow for you, studying game film, put the hard hat on?
Oh, going back to work tonight. I go home, get video, and start watching it. There's no point to sleep. I don't start coming down from my adrenaline like 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That's every Saturday. Got soccer in the morning anyway.
Okay.
Good game.
Oh, the
best. That's number 1 girl.
Mr. MVP's in a boot.
Just for the day, like during the day.
Shut up. What he said? You got a boot.
And let's go!
We get to where we got last week. It's gonna be tough sled.
Sam let you off the boot?
Yeah, just tell him practice something. I gotta put it back on.
When I dropped off Hunter, I said, don't make this be the last time I drop you off here.
In every lesson, there's something to be gained. Even in a loss, there's a victory.